I bet. Let me talk my shit.
I would love to get along with Heart Phantom for once. But
The bro. Hard as the bro.
let's see if I can. I don't know if I can do.
People be smoking crack though, bro. Like, what the fuck people be saying?
Just makes no logical sense, to be honest with you. But let me see if I can get y'all to hear this though. I mean, I think I could do it in the Discord, but I don't know if y'all be able to hear it. Oh, can we do that like that? That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Bet. All right. Can y'all see my screen?
For sure.
Wait, can yeah, I can see that.
Can YouTube see it? Let's see if YouTube can see it yet. Drugs, powerful drugs. Yeah. I was actually watching videos about shorts, and because I was like, I don't know if y'all hip to Walt Clyde. Yeah, we live right now. I don't know if y'all hip to Walt Clyde, but like, bro, we was like neck and neck. We was both at like 7,500 or not. Nah, we was both at like 7,000. Man, I check his channel one day. This man at 10. I'm like, God damn. But his shorts be going crazy. But it's a downside to shorts. But because like if you peep Mr. Beast, he got like two different channels. He got one channel for shorts, the other for I don't know if yeah.
How can you say no?
Can y'all hear? He ain't saying nothing yet. Hold on.
So I don't know if I can be too mad. I don't know if I can be too mad at her for getting that money, but I can be mad at her for being a dumbass bitch. I can.
God damn, y'all hear that? Y'all heard that? Hey, chat, YouTube chat, is it duplicating or is it like doubling? Y'all let me know. Cause can y'all hear the Discord too? BCB Lawrence, how you doing, man? What's up, Jake? I just want to make sure it ain't doubling or anything because I'm sharing it with y'all and I'm sharing it with Discord. Type shit.
Killed, I seen it. I was right there, still can't believe it. Shit turned me to a demon. Police asked me, I ain't seen none. You know what I'm saying? So
let me see.
We don't want to fucking dilute the conversation.
Okay, yeah. This is where I was. All right, stop the beef. We got the goddamn. we got the audio. Type shit.
Yeah, he elevated Roman because if The Rock didn't come back,
all right, he talking.
The build to WrestleMania, but
y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yeah.
But now that The Rock is back full time and The Rock is in charge, basically in charge of the promotion, what's going to happen is he's going to coach these people. He's going to show these people how to be better, and these people are going to get better. Watch what I tell you. Over time, by the end of the year, everybody's going to be clicking on all cylinders. Watch what I tell you.
I ain't want to say it.
He elevated gender. You saw all that fucking press Gender was getting? Gender got so much press.
Do y'all think The Rock elevated Jinder Mahal? No. It ain't nothing to show on stream, so I ain't got it. So basically, I think his argument was that CM Punk hasn't elevated anybody. And even then, dude, I think we all agree. I don't know. Hart, you ain't been in the Discord. I don't think you. But Monday Night Raw, that segment, and didn't that shit make you more interested in this Drew McIntyre versus Seth match than anything? This when I tell you this man was ready to crash out. I think I found. You don't want to hear. Hey, CM Punk fan haters don't want to hear that. They don't. Listen to this.
Why hasn't he been back?
Hold on.
The commentator over here, this is what I do. You would tell us, right? But maybe you wouldn't tell us because maybe that would lead to a goddamn divorce between CM Punk and AJ Lee. Maybe you're not trying to break up happy homes. Maybe you're a good guy, Booker T, and you don't want to put CM Punk out there like that. But I'm not a fucking idiot. The only reason that nigga went to NXT, who did he talk to? Who did CM Punk talk to when he went down there to NXT? Did you see him interact with anybody else? Y'all tell me. Who did he interact with? When Cora Jade got injured and she went out to fucking brunch,
I think you going with that narrative that all these fucking incels was going with, that like CM Punk was only taking pictures with women, and he was only at the performance center for the women. But then a whole fucking, and then look at this though. Look, this is the funny part about it. CM Hey, he only there for the women, bro. He only there for the women, bro.
This is where we all forget how to count.
Who did he talk to?
Let me see. Oh, we're did you see the Cora Jade one? It was both of them. Be no weirdo, but right. You think he cheated? Yeah, he was. And they don't call him Chick Magnet for nothing. Boy, he got Maria. He got I think he had Kelly at one point. Who else he got? Y'all can't hear the Discord? Why tell me I can't hear the Discord, bro? Oh, that I guess that type shit. You know what? Wouldn't that make sense? Yeah, you could.
Choose AJ.
As soon as I seen what you did to Matt,
It's either me or you.
Y'all care to
It's going
She
down.
had,
My bad.
she had Matt crashing
What'd you
out.
say? What'd you say, Mikey?
Somebody told me in the chat that they couldn't see the Discord. I'm trying to find where this man was like literally crashing out at, bro. Like this man was.
And here's my thing with The Rock too. I love Rock, and like I said, my favorite 3 wrestlers of all time: Eddie Guerrero, CM Punk, The Rock. There's no specific order, by the way.
Mhm.
But with Rock, here's my thing. Rock is hard. He's benefited WWE TV, but he has completely hurt it in a significant way. Everybody is taking a back seat. So people who should be at the forefront of everything concerning WrestleMania, they're not at the forefront. So Roman Reigns should be way more important than what he is right now. He is not important. The Rock is important. Seth Rollins, not as important as The Rock. Cody Rhodes being buried every single week on television. Everybody who's actually in WWE right now has suffered because of his presence, because he's not actually putting it on anybody. So the reality of him benefiting or boosting anybody, that's legit delusional talk. Like I don't even get where you would get that from, because no one's
Roman did that shit.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, and he's cut TV time from a lot of people as well. So I'm not understanding who is he benefiting. Who is
This
he
kind
helping?
of is like Rock versus Hogan in a way.
How's that?
When they do it. And when WrestleMania, because if you really think about it, when Triple H came back from a big return in Raw, and then boom, he wins the Royal Rumble. Triple H was like the hottest babyface at that time. And what you call it, he had the match with Jericho, and that was completely overshadowed by Rock versus Hogan. Like nobody even really remember anything of that pay-per-view besides Rock versus Hogan.
That's true. That's very true.
I hear like with Robert Bailey. I hear that like because I can't put nothing past, because in one 20-minute segment, CM Punk got me interested in Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. So I can't lie like it's not possible for Roman Reigns to get his momentum back. But let's not act like it ain't only like 3 more episodes of wrestling like before WrestleMania.
Really is.
So
really is.
Like, do you think like WWE, like what can happen for Roman to get his momentum back?
At first they did, right?
I don't think there's anything Roman could do to get his momentum back, honestly, because Rock has just stolen every single thing that he's been able to do.
Roman was Thanos. Rock took that
he's
shit.
literally the biggest bad of all time.
At first, though, they did right by having Rock acknowledge Roman, but then they fell off from that shit.
Do y'all think that's Roman's fault though for not showing up enough?
I mean, yeah, but
I think it's out of his control.
If they're gonna play Roman like that, and I've said this before, y'all can't have your cake and eat it too. Because now the issue is this: Roman's not showing up. Rock is showing up. He's saying he's the guy. He's the boss. He's the one who runs the place. Roman's not there, but he wants to be the guy at the same time. You can't have both. You can't not be there, but be the champion and have somebody else who is also a part-timer take your spot. And then you got people who want Cody to lose at WrestleMania. Who wins in that situation? Like, that's why I said everything Rock is doing is hurting the roster. That's why if Cody does not win at WrestleMania, to me, there's no reason to buy.
It defeated the whole point of this whole story.
Yeah, and to me, you're hurting the roster way too much. And there's talent that needs to be pushed that's not being pushed because Rock is both cutting TV time and he's not helping anybody get over because he's constantly burying Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is hand-tied to not have any good responses. And we know Cody Rhodes is nice with the mic. So, I mean,
I think that promo he cut before The Rock interrupted him was great. I thought that, like,
them 2 promos he had was good.
They're holding Cody back, though, I swear.
They are. Like, I sent that video
like on the mic, I mean.
Where he came at Yeah, like he came at Kenny Omega that one time, and I sent it in the Discord, and I was just showing like he can really go on the mic.
Yeah,
like, he's nice. Like he's not slightly nice. He's really good on the mic. But I really feel like they have The Rock behind the scenes, and his agents being like, "Look, y'all can't talk bad about The Rock.
You need to have this. You need to have that." Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cool, bro. He's burying people, and to me, that's just no one's benefiting. So for dude to be talking crazy, that's just weird because there's been multiple people who have reported CM Punk has been great backstage. They love him. He's been super helpful.
Even Seth
And
Rollins.
I'm not hearing none of that for the Rock.
They saying
One
even,
question.
They saying even Seth Rollins and him is getting along very well. So like,
one question.
What's up?
Did y'all like the ending?
I loved it. I loved it.
Oh yeah, it was a dope ending. Yeah.
I
do feel like Cody Rhodes should have fought back more though. He
a little bit, yeah.
And the only problem I don't got with that is because he got attacked. You know what I'm saying? He got attacked from behind. You feel?
I feel like he should have got low blow though. If he's soft.
Can we do this real quick? Let's take turns to like we'll say one thing we liked and one thing we dislike about the ending. The ending like when The Rock was beating the shit out of Cody. So
you go first.
My favorite thing, I like everything else, but my number one thing I did like about that shit was the angles. The angles was like crazy. The things that it was like capturing of the whole beatdown and shit. I'm like, damn, I'm watching a movie or some shit like.
Yeah,
I'm really appreciating that. Yeah, I'm really appreciating that Kevin Dunn is gone, bro, because the angles they was hitting on that beatdown was great. The only thing I didn't like was when Cody wasn't like at least throwing a few punches. Like, come on, Cody, I understand, but like swing
like,
something.
If he got low blow real bad, or like Rock had already hit him with trash cans from the back of the head, then I'd be like, all right, he's disoriented. He definitely is like has a reason to just be getting his butt whooped. But
he did give him that 2K24 trash can throw. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, like I was like, Buddy is wilding out. But I ain't gonna lie though, I feel like my favorite thing about that, aside from like the actual thing itself, like the bleeding and everything, was seeing John Cena and Stone Cold on the promotion.
That's why I made them angles, bro.
Yeah, to me, I think that's a big. Like, I don't want to jump out the window and say like, yeah, this for sure gonna happen. But to me,
thinking about it.
If we're gonna have
WWE does everything intentionally.
I don't think got Disney.
We'll see. We can't reach.
The only problem with that is if Cena and Austin did come back, it got to be night 2. So that kind of spoils night 1. And if Seth and Cody are losing, who takes that pin? It definitely shouldn't be.
Cody.
It's gonna be Seth. Absolutely.
Damn.
So you have
Seth has to lose to Drew McIntyre. I don't think there's no way around.
So you got him losing back to back.
Yeah. No. I feel like it should be Cody, so we can be like, damn, it's Cody.
No.
Jesus, though.
Check this out.
Unless it's Seth who betrays him or something like that.
No. I'm telling you, the story that's set up if Seth loses is perfect. Seth loses both nights, but naturally, when he comes back from injury, because he probably will be put out on injury. When he comes back from injury, the first thing dude wants is a shot at the WWE Championship. Why? Because 1, Cody's holding it. He's never beaten. And then 2, he sacrificed himself
to
win the championship. That's a perfect story. You can't go wrong. So then you got 2 potential setups for Cody. You have 2 storylines out. Well, you got 3 out the gate, technically. You got Rock, Seth, and then we got the one everybody kind of want, which is Randy Orton. You have 3 already to maintain his title run and actually make him a top-tier star. After that, I don't know what you do. You pass.
Randy will be first, though. Most definitely out of the 3.
Really? You want Randy first? I want Randy last.
No, because the reason why I say Randy first, all right, The Rock want to do a movie. Like you said, Seth got a heel. So it makes sense to do Randy first.
You're right.
And plus, like SummerSlam, you got SummerSlam coming up. You got to do that.
I think for SummerSlam we'll have Rock versus Cody, in my opinion.
Rock versus Cody. If they can finesse that, I'm fine with that. But if they can't, then it will be Randy and Cody.
I feel like the reality is we're gonna have Bloodline story for a very, very long time, and I think Rock will be around. He won't be around every single month. I won't say that, but he will be around enough to where it can set up WrestleMania 41, which will obviously be Roman Reigns versus Rock. But I think what's interesting about that is 1 or 2 things. Someone has to be a babyface in that match.
It has to be.
It has to be Roman.
I'm thinking to myself though, what if it's a bait and switch and we have Rock be the actual end game boss, like literal boss,
the final boss?
Yeah, and Rock and Roman Reigns instead, for the first time, fully becomes a face and a babyface who is actually loved rather than when he was, you know, a babyface the first time.
Yeah,
I think that's the
Roman.
discussion that we getting. Me personally, I don't know about it. If they'll follow through on it.
So, do you think, like, all right, say Cody wins, right, and Roman loses, boom, he's not the tribal chief no more, and The Rock takes that title, like final boss tribal chief. Would you like to see? I personally would like to see kind of Roman getting bullied by The Rock, like you let the family down, shit like that, for that outcome. For that outcome of what you just said, because I feel like that would make sense.
I would only want that if here's a few things. Here's a few caveats. I think the setup we're gonna get is one or two things, because we're also forgetting Jimmy Uso versus Jey Uso.
All right, after this, we got to get back on subject.
All right,
I'll back up real quick. Jimmy and Jay, we don't know what the outcome of that is, and I think if Jimmy can be cool with Jay again, we see a civil war, like a real civil war bloodline. So Rock will have Solo, and he'll have somebody else. I don't know. I heard there'll be new bloodline members. I don't care for that person. I know a lot of people want to see that. And then Roman will have Jimmy and Jay back, and that'll be his own bloodline. But that's just speculatory. But yeah, Okoma, you go ahead and get back to your thingamajig.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I forgot. I mean, obviously the thing was this whole CM Punk nonsense that CM Punk is it's the goddamn it's been a conversation for the last year and a half since Brawl Out, basically. And I for real wanted to just I'll do it on my own time, because this dude just keep fucking mentioning CM Punk and on some nonsense. But really overall, this whole I didn't get to give. I know Casey didn't get to give his either, but the two things that you liked and the two things you didn't. Or no, the one thing you did like and the one thing you didn't. I'll piggyback off what y'all said, man. The camera angles. I love the rain. I love the rain. I know they can't control that. I know they couldn't necessarily control that, but that was
cinematic. It was cool.
I think even The Rock peeped it. Even The Rock peeped it. He was like, "Oh, perfect." You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my camera fucking up like that.
It worked with the heel character as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't got a problem with Cody getting his ass whooped. I did wish he would to fight back a little bit.
Come on, Craig.
Yeah.
Get up, Craig.
Get up, Craig. I don't like the feeling of maybe this is just me. I don't like the feeling of because I feel like Seth turning on Cody would be just like Jimmy turning on Jay, where it's like it's most likely gonna happen, but it's the dumbest way to go about it.
I do not want that, bro.
Not even it's not the dumbest, but it's just like the most bloodline. It's the most bloodline thing ever, bro. It's like what can go like it's the laziest way to go about it. It's definitely the laziest.
My thing is Seth is gonna look dumb from doing that, because it's like, why even put yourself in that whole position?
Right. I feel like it should be Sammy rather than Seth, but that's all I
think the reality is, though, because people been bringing that for forever, and I've been saying, if you do that, you effectively bury both of them.
Who?
Oh, God.
I don't think there's a single way you could book that and say, yeah, this is beautiful writing. No, you bury both of them at the exact same time, because who wins from that? Right? Exactly. Cody loses every bit of his stock. He doesn't finish the story. He loses. Yeah, he's the first person to go 2 Royal Rumble wins and lose at WrestleMania twice in the main event.
And lose both. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, and then
Seth 2 years.
Exactly, 2 years into his career back in WWE, losing his main event matches and not winning a single championship, while Seth has won a bunch but loses constantly to Cody Rhodes. And what's the story supposed to be? And he wants to be the one to end the streak. That just sounds they both.
One more point too, Hart. It goes against Seth's whole title reign to even have that belt, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It ruins the point of even having that belt. Why the fuck you betrayed Cody? And this is what y'all been talking about, to have a workhorse champion, and you screwed this man out of that position.
Screw the future workhorse champion.
Drew only works if Seth retains, which is also a bad choice because now
And
people don't want to see
Drew.
Seth versus Punk. They want to see Drew versus Punk. So
Seth's
it's
not
just
ready
a bad choice. Yeah, no. So I don't personally believe that's gonna happen. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I wouldn't hope on it. I think that's a bad booking decision. There's no way you do that decision and not bury both of them. They both get buried from it.
Hey, Mikey, what did you dislike about the segment?
Oh, what did I dislike about it? I feel like I can't escape this feeling that it probably should have been. It probably should have been Roman doing that. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like Roman needed that way more than Rock needed that. But it's I don't know. Like it's hard to find something wrong with that, bro, because it was amazing. It was like I don't know. Other than, dude wasn't fighting back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fight back, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Fight back.
Come on, Curry. What up, Curry?
Yeah. What up, degenerate? But yeah, other than that, I'm with y'all on the whole bloodline thing.
I can't find much wrong with it.
Yeah, I said this earlier. Like, I'm more interested in just having Cody versus Rock than this whole tag team nonsense at this point. But I guess we're too far.
The blood with the rain was crazy too.
Yeah.
But
I wish we didn't have to add Seth into it. I wish we didn't have to add Roman into it, because at this point, if we're doing tiers and who's the most interesting, you could argue about 1 and 2. For me, the most person I'm invested into is Cody. It's like Cody, Rock number 2, Seth number 3, and Roman 4th. Like, I just don't care about Roman right now. Like, and relative to everybody else, I just don't care about Roman right now. It's just he feels like an afterthought.
I'm not gonna lie though.
True.
I know Jimmy is there, but
it doesn't fucking feel like it.
It should have been Jay kind of a little bit with Cody, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But it doesn't make sense because Jay is with going against Jimmy. But it makes more sense for Jay to be in that situation, backing up Cody.
Yeah.
To me.
Jay or
Seth just looked.
My bad.
Place. Yeah, my bad. It's just Seth just looked played from randomly there, bro. It's just like I don't know, but hey,
either Jay or Sammy, one of those two. But Seth, I don't know, man. I just it's just with his fucking outfits, bro. Like you just don't fit here. You just don't fit here at all, bro.
I think if I'm writing for WWE, because I am a better writer, hate to toot my own, but if I'm writing for WWE and I wanted to say that Seth did fit, he fits in the context of quote unquote creating the monster that Roman Reigns is.
Yeah.
If this is again, WWE didn't write this. I'm the genius writing this. But if I'm the one creating it, that's the narrative I give to help feed the flame of why he's involved. He feels responsible, so he's going to try to help kill what he helped create, right? So in the context of that, him being around can make sense. Here's my issue, though. Seth, to me, has not added much to the story, right? He's not added much, if anything at all. The story really is Cody and Rock at this point. And even that alone sucks. The person who's cooking is The Rock. Cody is cooked, but he's cooked far less than Rock has. I keep getting them mixed. He's cooked far less than Rock has. Rock has had Instagram 30-minute promo. He's on TV. Look, and I had people telling me, like, I remember me and Akoma went back and forth a little bit about it when Cody had beat up those guards, and I'm like, what did he do? You know what I mean? To me, I'm like, what did he do? Because beating up some guards does nothing. You're getting cooked on social media. You're getting cooked on live television. Beating up guards ain't doing nothing for me. When
It's
Cody
like
said
being a bully.
yeah, when he said he was going to hunt the bloodline, in my head, when he said he was going to hunt the bloodline, I'm sitting here thinking he finna like pop up on SmackDown and start crossroading people. But he didn't do that. He just stayed on Raw and just, did some crying and some pro.
And that's another problem with this is like I heard, I know you don't fuck with Hot Top Films, but he explains storytelling. He explains storytelling the best way I've heard it. You make the story simple so you can focus on the characters. And they've made this story so fucking complicated that they can't even focus on the characters. Nobody like other than Monday, none of these people have been acting like human beings. Like nobody has been acting like a human being at all. Like Roman Reigns, not even it ain't even Roman. It's like, why did the bloodline come out just to meet him at the top of meet him at the ramp? Like it's like 3-on-1. Why don't we just start beating this nigga's ass right now before Seth and Jay came out? And then they just had a stare off, and then Seth still got to get these weird ass outfits off, and like it ain't even on some homophobic shit. It's like they're just weirdly out. They're just weird outfits. Like it's and Jay.
The same thing with Becky Lynch.
Yeah, and
Becky's just boring though. She's not a fun wrestler. I don't care what nobody say. She's not fun.
Nobody has been like acting like a human being. And it's until Monday. And I loved what The Rock did. He came in. No, did he? It's hilarious. When he came out, and like I don't like him surprising people, because when you surprise people, you're gonna get cheered. But at the same time, he came out, didn't say shit, milked the crowd, didn't say shit. He got booed, and like I don't know who came up with that. I don't know who wrote Monday Night Raw in general, but they need to they deserve a fucking raise, and they deserve the full fucking, like, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. But
you seen what he did when he attacked.
It was almost perfect though. It was almost perfect.
It was as perfect as you could get on a 3-hour show. Like it's 3 hours.
I think it was almost there. It was definitely like even the Ricochet versus JD McDonald.
I was about to say that was good.
Yeah,
they sauced up on that. So they had a phenomenal show. I give them that.
And
for sure.
they had something for everybody. They had I feel like the Judgment Day and R-Truth shit, that's for the kids. They had some like they had some women shit. They like, honestly, with the Judgment Day shit, that's my bathroom break right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I see I like after a while, it's like after the first couple of weeks, it's like, all right, bro, like what are we doing?
Nah, it's sad though, because Judgment Day after Mania was actually really cooking.
Yeah,
like people are quick to forget how good that Finn Balor Seth Rollins storyline really was. Like that was some good stuff, and then the teasing of them breaking up and how they was gonna break up. Like I still say they still should have had Buddy win the championship and have Damian Priest cash in on Finn Balor. That was the story to me.
Ooh.
But it's fine. I guess we're here where we are now, but we've tarnished a great faction. And not every faction needs to last a long time. Right.
Kind of the same thing happened with Alpha Academy, because they were cooking for a bit there too.
Like I think so. That's one thing about Triple H. He been so like, I'll be saying in my videos, pussy about this pulling the trigger on these booking decisions. Like I think, what's a surprising thing that he's done where it was like, damn, that was risky, but he did it. Other than bringing in CM Punk, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't put that on him though. I would challenge you on that and say I would not put that on him, because like I've been saying from the jump, you heard me say this a lot. Vince was there for a good bit. He's not there now, but that was recently. That was a few months ago. But after Mania, on Mania, he was there. You could feel it. I encourage everyone, go watch night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania 39 again.
Oh, the Monday Night Raw,
different.
That Monday Night Raw, I swear to God, I ain't never felt so fucking lifeless as a wrestling fan.
I'm telling you, It's bad. Like
we was in the mud, boy.
Yeah, like I'm trying to tell you, like I can't put that on Triple H. I think Triple H right now he's in a rough position because he got to do cleanup. He literally just went from Vince to Rock as people above him.
Yeah,
like you can't get worse than that, dog. I'm sorry to be sound like a Rock hater, but you can't get no worse than that. You went from Vince McMahon to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And this dude with the most massive ego in the world, the dude who can't even get Black Adam up off his feet.
And I don't care what nobody say.
And bro, I'm not lying with you when I say this. I was 13 years old rooting for The Rock to be freaking Black Adam. That's how long we as fans wanted that. He came and then dropped some garbage. Like I'm just trying to paint the narrative. Dude is retarded. Something's wrong with him. Because you can't come to WWE and flop such an easy storyline. You just can't do it. That's why I said I can't put it on Triple H because he's on cleanup time. Literally. He don't run nothing. He only runs creative. He's not given enough power.
I'm saying within like Gunther, the way like I think he fumbled Gable because it wasn't like I don't think Gable should have won on that Monday Night Raw. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't. But when you got him losing to Bronson Reed after that, and you got him lose like the matches he was losing after that was like, what is the plan then? So then when you shoehorn him back into another storyline to have us believing he go do it, yeah, you're gonna have people thinking like he may be able to do it again. Like that was pretty. But I think he's fumbled a lot of opportunities, like the Damian Priest thing. The I don't think he was booking until this time where this last time where Vince really had to go away. So I can't
like you said, simple and effective. I think the easiest thing to do with Chad Gable, because I hear what y'all saying, and my point was with the Chad Gable thing was you can't. To me, I just could not see him winning because he had been a clown for months on end. He was a clown. The best thing to do with Chad at that time when they did have him red hot when his daughter was crying, the best thing to do was just to write him off TV. Oh, he's injured, and have him come back. That to me was the most effective thing to do. They didn't do that. That's why for me, the best option was Sami Zayn. You know what I mean? Because at least then he was active on TV. He had a storyline that could keep going. But then you got Chad Gable, who's been a clown, a straight goofball, goofy goober for months for no reason. And then out of nowhere, I'm going to get Gunther.
Like,
like to me, like you just can't do that. Like to me, in that case, they should have been building up him beating Gunther at Royal Rumble. To me, I know a lot of people feel like he should lose at WrestleMania, but Royal Rumble was fine as well. It's fine for him to lose at Royal Rumble.
My plan, I always thought what was gonna happen was like, all right, like just 3 matches off top of my head. Rock was gonna cost Roman the title at WrestleMania. I know this is actually, now I think about it, what I'm about to say is kind of shitty booking because you're doing the same 3 things, or not even cost him. Like he comes out somehow, confronts Roman after Mania or whatever. Brock calls Gunther the title to Gable at Royal Rumble, and then what else was I thinking? Oh, Punk versus Seth. But everything happened the way it happened, and then plans got fumbled, and then The Rock decides all of a sudden, out of these 10 years, now is the time to fight Roman, like dickhead. But I think, it's just I don't know how Triple H does it, like because I know, like when you hear your stories about like I promise this is not a dig at Tony Khan, but it's been reported that Tony Khan don't like the book long term because he don't want shit getting leaked to these fucking dirt sheets and shit. I don't know if Triple H look at shit the same way, but like I don't know. I never felt like Triple H had a long-term plan with anything. I don't feel like he has a long-term plan with Gunther. I wouldn't be surprised if Gunther still is the Intercontinental Champion after WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised if I would be fucking shocked actually, but I feel like I shouldn't be shocked if Roman wins. I shouldn't be shocked.
Well,
like it just.
I got a
like,
question.
What's up?
So the original plan for Gunther was him versus Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Who did you have winning that match, though?
Oh, it had to be Gunther. It had to be Gunther.
Okay. So here's where I'm gonna come from, and I'm not fully defending it because there is holes to poke, but to me, it feels like they aren't trying to deviate from too many of the plans they had for WrestleMania.
Right.
So I don't think there was ever a plan for Gunther to lose, but because of situations, like Brock Lesnar's allegations, he's now not in the plans.
Oh, but
so
I think
Gunther winning
he wouldn't have went into Mania as the champion, as the Intercontinental Champion. He would have Brock would have cost him the title at like Rumble or Elimination Chamber, and then he would have got his lick back at Mania, which is like, let's be honest, is probably beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania is probably more prestigious than having the Intercontinental Champion.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I think him beating him with the Intercontinental Championship with on the line is
him for the title.
Casey, I couldn't hear you,
bro. Brock beating him for the title doesn't make sense.
Oh no, I'm saying like Brock would have cost, like he would have I don't know, like let's say Gunther eliminated Brock out of the Rumble or something. I don't know. Or Brock just fucking random. Like, I don't know. You could have this play into why he attacked Cody. There's no reason Brock does the shit he does, but he just chooses his next challenge, the person he wants to beat up next. And this time he chose Gunther. I don't know. But
yeah, I agree with you.
I was thinking like that sets that up. That's kind of you kind of kill two birds with one stone. You start a feud between these two, and you find a way to get the title off Gunther clean. Or not clean, dirty, not indecisively, like as a fluke win. Dirty, sure. But yeah, I think a lot of things got messed up because Brock Lesnar is like to watch women pee. So that's that. And
that man off the yams, bro.
Diddy.
No. That man Brock Lesnar is a wild boy.
Does that surprise anybody though? Like he likes to watch women pee. Does that surprise anybody?
Brock Lesnar always struck me as weird, but I don't know. Like the way he marketed himself made him look like a butcherman. Like he just be up in the woods, just chilling, like chopping up wood and eating meat. Pause. Like I don't know. Brock Lesnar.
He was a NCAA champion, wasn't he? He had to go wild at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Vince McMahon or something different though. Like it like at least he just like to watch women
getting down in college.
Yeah, like at least Brock like to watch women pee. Vince just like Vince has demons in him. Oh, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with bro.
When you rich as long as Vince has been rich, you like I imagine he's had any woman he's wanted for the most part. And eventually you get tired of the normal shit that me and you like the normal shit that normal people like. So you find all these weird kinks to make shit more interesting. Not saying that is like normal or anything, but I just feel like, again, like I always tell y'all, bro, I put nothing past these rich people. They weird. They're fucking weird.
Like I ain't gonna lie, like to me,
a lot of it is just the power thing. He loves the power.
Yeah.
At that point, just kill yourself. I hate to be that guy, but if you get to the point where you like, yeah, let me poop in your mouth, like, yeah. At that point, to me, like, if you live life to the point like you really feel like you can't do nothing else, just kill yourself. Just kill yourself. Like to me, there's no reason to go that far. Like, yeah, I'm finna poop in your mouth and then like clean it up. like, why? Like, go play a game or something. Like, I don't know, pop Molly till you die or something. Like, do something other than that. You know what I mean? That's just, I don't know. That P. Diddy stuff is weird too. Like,
oh, this dude,
I don't know what stuff you do.
This dude, to be fair, I didn't see why he felt bad for him, but the same dude who hates CM Punk said that he felt bad for Diddy. So King Mike, he said he felt bad.
Jesus Christ.
So I didn't see why he said he felt bad for Diddy. I didn't see it, but
I hope he understands that none of these millionaires are finna pay him for dick riding. But It's whatever. It's just weird. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like Rock,
I don't get that. How
I
can you
love
feel
Rock.
bad for Diddy, but then you hate CM Punk?
It don't even make sense.
I just peeped that shit. What the fuck?
And the thing is with CM Punk and this is something I relate to because I relate to it. I think that's probably why I love CM Punk. I think the reason I love CM Punk is different from y'all. I relate to him personally. So his mouth get him in trouble a lot, bro. My entire life, that's been me in school, in DMVs, and all types of places. My mouth gets me in trouble. Buddy just likes to respond. That's all Buddy do. He like to stay out the way. He just like to respond though too. He not gonna let you play with him. And I feel like that's really what get Punk in trouble. But the reality is, dude seem like a good everything. Every time I hear about bro behind the scenes, I hear good stuff.
Right.
Like it's not like FTR hated him. It's not like Ricky Starks hated him. There's plenty of them dudes back in AEW that love CM Punk. But you got those select few who like to push buttons, and then because he like to push back, then it's a problem. And it's like, I don't know, like I don't like people who like you can't bring the heat and then be afraid to take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just soft. Like
and
I feel like Punk is that guy.
And I realize it's really just the vocal minority, bro. It really is. It's just those people who never really dealt with like I grew up around people who just go let you know how they feel. I grew up around people who were like, you better watch what the fuck you say or you gonna get pointed. You don't barge into somebody's locker room and not expect a fist to connect to your jaw. Like I just and people fight. Like I fought with my cousins growing up all the time, and 10 minutes later we was cool, bro. Like, and that's when we was kids. So as adults, like, bro, like it's been plenty of times where like we had to box, and you know what I'm saying, just to because it was just a disagreement, but we dap it up after we talk like men, we face to face, and I just. It like it really just be people fucking with him. Like I'm not gonna say he's not perfect. Obviously, nobody is. But like this Booker T shit, y'all heard about that?
He's just there. That whole thing is weird. I don't get what he's trying to get out of that situation.
What did Booker say?
Booker said like basically him and CM Punk had a little moment backstage where like they almost got into it. But he ain't say like what happened. He said like he was gonna tell his co-host off the air, and then he got in trouble.
Yeah, like why bring it up?
Right?
Like why bring it up? Like,
it's clout. It's clout, bruh. These old heads be clout chasing like a motherfucker, bruh. They really do.
It's weird for him to do it because like, I don't think Booker T needs to clout chase. But like, why would you
be surprised?
Why would you bring something up and then be like, "Yeah, I'll talk about it off air"?
Like, you see, he just did the same shit to Sami Zayn, right?
Did he?
Yeah, Sami Zayn, like, cause he when Sami won that gauntlet, Booker T said on his podcast, like he was like Sami was upset by the fans' reaction, and then like this Sami just had an interview and he was like, yeah, I'm surprised he said that because it was just like it wasn't that big, like that wasn't really how I was feeling, but you know, like I'm surprised he said how I was feeling, like that was kind of private, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like just clout chasing. And then y'all, like, that's what CM Punk does. He talks too much. And then you do it, but worse. Like, I don't get it. And Seth the same way, bro. When John Moxley went to AEW, he tried to like he act like John Moxley just became an op. When like he tried to flex on Will Ospreay, like, bro, Seth Rollins is he threw Bray Wyatt under the bus. And then when Bray Wyatt passed away, like, oh, he was such a great guy and all this. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, Seth Rollins, all these people that hate CM Punk low-key be on the same.
I ain't know Seth Rollins was like that, though. That's really new info for me. Like, I ain't know he was grimy like that. That's grimy.
You hear his wife? She, I know she got a book coming out, but goddamn, shut the fuck up, bro. like, damn, you just. I guess I can't say shut the fuck up because CM Punk is my guy and he just be throwing people under the bus for no reason too. Like, but she was talking about Rhea Ripley, how like I don't know, she probably just playing into the storyline given the fact that they got a rivalry coming up, or you know they got a match coming up at WrestleMania. But she was saying how like her doing the stink faces at house shows is kind of like taking the women's revolution couple steps back and shit. Like you wasn't out there in fucking thongs and shit. It like in a Red Devil wrestling suit. Like
who would you say Punk put under the bus like unnecessarily?
Elijah Burke. I don't know if you heard about that. Like so
no, but Elijah Burke fucking was a bad wrestler.
Yeah, he was like, he just said like, he said he was like the worst wrestler he ever worked with. And even if that's true, it's just like, damn, bro, like you ain't have to.
Nah, that's
yeah, but Elijah's out the business.
I think
so
there's a
like,
difference
whatever.
of like just putting somebody under versus like,
all right,
I don't know, like, you just don't got no filter. Like I would say like the situation with Jack Perry. And this is my take on it. I know y'all feel differently. I don't like Jack Perry like that. He's never done nothing for me as a fan. But like you can't in a workplace, you just can't go around punching people. You feel me?
Sure.
You can't go.
Punk knew he was on the way out.
Yeah, but like even Brian Daniels said, like it was just obvious he didn't want to be there, bro. It was just obvious he didn't want to be there.
It was just like, all right, I've had enough.
I think, in my personal opinion, in my view, I know a lot of people got like a different view on it, but I don't know. They gave you your own television show. Like Collision was his show,
and he tried his best. He tried his best.
Ricky, I don't know. I think that Jack Perry situation was just like so extra. Like, nigga, you had to punch him though. Like, you had to get a lick in.
I like, want to know what happened backstage, bro.
To me, he could have went to Tony Khan and go like, bruh, suspend this dude. He's a retard. Like,
because it wasn't.
Yeah, you know, Punk's not like that.
I think like even when you think about like the type of shape he was in, and he didn't look healthy. Even that whole like the biggest quote unquote CM Punk glazer. I don't look back at that Collision run as a good run, like because he just didn't look healthy. He like his promos are excellent. Don't get me wrong. His promos.
But does he look healthy now though?
Not much different.
He looks healthy in a sense, like he's smiling all the time. He's not. I think he put on too much muscle. I think he needs to be working more so on cardio and shit like that. But I say he looks healthy as in spirit, if that makes sense.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
He definitely looks happier. But I would say, to me, he doesn't look healthier physically. Right. And I think that's probably my big problem. I think when I saw him in the Royal Rumble, everyone was saying the same thing, and I don't think anyone would disagree too much. But dude was like looking tired and winded, and that was the same issue we had in AEW. And I think that's probably what really worries me with him is he's maybe not putting as much effort into his physical well-being and stamina. Like you don't have to do heavy-handed moves. Bro. You're not Kenny Omega. You've never performed like Kenny Omega. You never performed like Will Ospreay or Ricochet. You are CM Punk. But you have he's a good in-ring technical wrestler. But I would say he needs to like have some good, like if you don't have nothing else, you don't have to build muscle mass.
Right.
Just be stamina. Have some good stamina.
And that's what I'm saying. The best he looked to me is like 2011. And then like his first 9 months in AEW, he was slim as fuck. Oh, we got yo, what's up? That's a Twitch chatter. Whoa. If y'all don't know, we do be on Twitch too. They just make it easier to download videos. But damn, I ain't never seen it. Coffee J Cup. What's up, man? That's crazy. But
you never advertised your Twitch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't take it serious. I need to though, I guess I should.
Be wary of Twitch though, because Twitch don't let that be your primary source of like entertainment.
No, never.
Because Twitch be looking for reasons to ban people, except for women when they get naked and do porn.
Yeah.
But you know, males, especially black males, they don't like us.
we be saying some slurs sometimes. You get banned.
I hate to be that guy. They don't like, you know, males, and they definitely don't like black males. So.
He hating. That's probably the Twitch CEO and the but was CM Punk, like when you look back at like 2030, this is picture I put in the Discord. Like this dude was looking like one of them what's them little candies where it's like a fucking, it's round and like a cone. Oh no, dots. He was looking like a dot. I don't know if they got that in Australia, but it's
Like the Hershey Kisses or whatever.
eh, I
Yeah,
send a picture in the I send a picture in the Discord. But he was never like the most fit guy. But again, his best. Somebody Mike is in the goddamn.
buddy hole.
That boy is in the.
That man sound like arigato, Mr. Roboto.
You good, Casey? But yeah, I think he needs to lay off the Starbucks, lay off the Mindy's Bakery. But in terms of just spirit, like
AJ Lee need to be working that man out.
oh yeah, she's a fitness monster. But I feel like when he came to AEW, it looked like he came on a mission. Like he came like, all right, bet, let's get this shit going. But when he came back to WWE, he just looks like he's going with the flow. You feel me? Like, I don't feel like he said it himself. He don't got the chip on the shoulder no more. Like, he just going for the ride type shit. And that, if that makes him happy, I'm all here for it, bro.
It's crazy though. Like, even with the chip not on his shoulder, how still sharp he is in ring with the not in ring like physically, but mic work wise. Like, when he cut his promo recently, because I remember what I thought and what I felt before he got injured. And I said to myself, this Punk is a pussy. And I love Punk.
Yeah,
like
I know what you mean. I know what
favorite
you mean.
of all time. But the only promo I could recall that he really pushed weight was maybe one promo he had with Seth and then one promo he had with Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And those promos were very short and they were cut very short. And I just remember thinking, like, man, this is not Punk. Like, Punk.
I ain't even
really
gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's probably why I like this promo on Monday so much. Because even I was a little scared. Like, hold up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You being a little too nice. You like Drew McIntyre has improved on the mic, but he shouldn't be cooking Punk like he did. He cooked.
That's true.
Seth, like, I mean, let's be honest, he didn't really go back and forth with Seth. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Punk 10 years ago.
Seth material is kind of soft though. He didn't come with that much heat for him to respond. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just dominated the talk time. So
yeah, he just had enough to say to where it was like building on a story.
Yeah,
but I don't think Seth did nearly as much cooking as CM Punk and Drew did at all.
But this, oh my God, Monday, bro, that nigga cooked everybody, bro. That, bro, my favorite one was he was like, "You want to know what I think, Punk?" Nope. Nah. Bro, they gotta stop scripting motherfuckers, bro, because that shit iron sharpens iron, man. And that shit
and that's what I mean by like,
yeah, it makes everything.
I think Triple H doing fine because I feel like he's on cleanup. I don't think if it was Vince in charge that he would have let CM Punk go out there with no script at all. I don't think that would have happened.
The only time he did was 2011.
Which storyline? Which storyline?
There was like a few back and like when he went off on John Laurinaitis, when he was like, your brother is a part of the legendary Road Warriors, and you never amounted to much of road kill. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
bro, that motherfucker go, man.
CM Punk lethal with it. I feel like when he came to WWE, and I would say this too, because to speak to further what you were saying earlier about how he's kind of like going with the flow. I feel like he's a little bit softer in some of his approaches, and that was one of my worries going into Monday Night Raw, because if you even look at his entrance, it's cut short. He cuts his entrance very short compared to how he used to.
Yeah.
Like how he used to get on his knee and really feel like he used to do the whole thing and like actually feel the ground and do the it's clobbering time, and he would take his time to get to the ring. Like that was when he felt like he was getting ready to do something. But now he kind of like rushes to the ring a little bit, and it's just a little bit like, and you already know how
he milked this time. They said he actually went over time. He milked it this time.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. But it's like I don't got a problem with it because let's be honest, that crowd was sold out because of him. Like, let's be honest.
True.
They like
I don't know what bro was talking about with the Rock.
It's Chicago, of course.
That nigga was delusional. Bro, that shit pissed me off, bro. I'm gonna record a reaction video because it's getting pretty late. So I'm gonna record it tomorrow. But that, bro, like I'm trying to think of some shit he said. He was like, "Oh, what did the numbers do after CM Punk left? That's because people heard The Rock was there, so people tuned in to see, like, okay, if The Rock there, let's see what else going on. Fuck out of here. Because literally, it went from 1.8, 1.7, 1.8, it did 2.2, 1.8, 1.5, 1. Like, come on, bro. Like, no, bro. Like, y'all, this man CM Punk got an extra 500K viewers. You know how insane that is? There's only a few people doing that, bro. Like,
it's only him right now.
And I think I'm starting to realize, and I never peeped it until I started like doing these videos, and because you know I've went hard at AEW fans and I've went hard at Rock fans, but it's like it's literally like the tribalism is so fucking disgusting. It ain't even tribalism. It's what CM Punk said. It's this parasocial relationship. Because I was listening to this dude. He was saying like, The Rock got to come back because like he the star. He a big star, highest paid actor in Hollywood. And then I was listening to a video he was talking about with like, this was way before Samoa Joe ever won the world championship. He was like, bruh, fucking retire. What are you here for? Like, you so old and shit. Like, you just here to whatever. I'm like, bro, what?
Wait. Rock is the highest paid actor? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
And I told, like, I said this, bro, he's only the highest paid actor because his production company buys the right to these big, whatever, these big scripts. And he cast himself
by what metric?
He's been the highest paid actor in Hollywood for like.
Is it when they say hold on? When they say highest paid actor, do they mean by continuous revenue or do they mean just by film? Because if it's by film, overall. I don't think he's the highest paid actor at all. There's no way.
If it's by box office, like nobody watching this nigga's movies,
like,
bro.
Like I'm talking about, like I'm talking about continuous, like because if you say he makes the most, yeah, because he pumps out movies like a retard, he puts in no effort. Exactly. But if we're talking about like actually, like let's say Leonardo DiCaprio and him were in a movie, I don't think Dwayne ever makes more than Leonardo DiCaprio ever, not even close.
Unless
because Leonardo DiCaprio is like literally like, hold on, let me see Leonardo DiCaprio's highest paid movie and compare it to Dwayne's, because I
would be the Wolf of Wall Street.
No shot that this
like,
dude gets paid.
That's equivalent to Vince McMahon putting himself on a WrestleMania card and saying like, "Oh, I'm the highest paid wrestler." Like, duh, what the fuck?
Hey, let me see highest paid movie.
I'm an owner of McDonald's. I'm the owner of McDonald's, and I put myself at the register. Like, oh, I'm the highest paid employee here. Like, yeah, you own it. What the fuck is we talking about?
You don't say.
Like, oh, surprising.
So what's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Damn, this would take a grip to find. I mean, 50 mil?
But
it just Robert Downey Jr. got how much on freaking Endgame? Hold on, no shot. Hold on.
My whole thing is, bro, like keep the same energy with everybody. If you feel like CM Punk a terrible person, you should probably think Stone Cold a terrible person. You should probably think Randy Orton a terrible person. Seth Rollins,
Bret Hart,
Jeff Hardy.
Well, I was gonna say
Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, the Usos.
Isn't it kind of funny because like niggas claim they're smart fans and everybody watched Dark Side of the Ring, but for some reason Punk is in the same caliber as a lot of those dudes.
Right? Get out of here, man. Y'all be trying to compare this man,
Grizzly Smith. Like Grizzly Smith, are we serious?
Like, bro, y'all be like really compare this man to literally somebody who shit in a woman's bag for fun. Like, bro, like no, bro, like
that's a lot of wrestlers have done that, though.
And bro, these motherfuckers are disgusting, bro. It's
there's no way. Robert Downey Jr. on Avengers Endgame made $75 million. I don't even think Rock made how much on 10 mil? No shot. Yeah, he's definitely not making money, bro.
Like I would bet money, like I would bet my entire house that CM Punk has said it before, but you can't find no fucking video of CM Punk saying that to a black man, saying the N-word to a black man and whatever. But you can for Kevin Owens, you can for Excalibur. Huh?
Kevin Owens said nigga?
Yeah.
A lot of them did.
Yes.
Dean Ambrose said it. I think Sammy said it. It was a while ago.
Yeah, like
KC, don't get no ideas because you listen to Kid Leroy. All right, he's your watered down Juice WRLD. You can keep him, but don't get no ideas.
Again, it just
I just don't like the like. I don't think any of these. I don't think the Usos are terrible people. I don't think Randy Orton's a terrible person, and I definitely don't think CM Punk is a terrible person. But
people make mistakes.
Hey, no.
They have to be terrible people.
Jimmy and Jay can say nigga though, and Roman Reigns can say nigga. They can.
Can they?
I don't want to get too deep into like history in this stream, but all I'm gonna say is Afro-Indigenous. So when I speak on the Afro-Indigenous people and the Aboriginals, I get deep on to what melanated people actually is. But yeah, they can say nigga for sure.
All right, cool. All right, if you say so, I'll take your word for it. I ain't tripping. Shit, I ain't gonna cap,
nigga.
Was that Casey?
Nah,
nah, but I just don't think like we gotta keep. It's like people only hate whataboutism when it doesn't fit, when it tears apart their narrative of a person. Like if you ask me, I don't hate anybody, bro. Like I don't hate any wrestler. I don't like. I don't get me wrong. It's some that I dislike. It's some that is just like
Grizzly Smith. Come on.
I don't even know.
I mean, yeah, that's oh well. We don't have, that's
know.
a whole other story. We don't gotta talk about that. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Fuck him too. It's just like, especially somebody who you just told not to like because he spoke his mind about something. When The Rock and them, you literally used to ball up scripts in front of people and throw them away. Like, it's everything that CM Punk does. Your favorite wrestler did 10 times as worse.
You know what's another thing
Rock,
too?
Rock back in the day was getting fucked with a lot.
Yeah.
So,
dang, I'm really trying to think about a wrestler that I hated, but I actually don't think I hated him.
But you know what's another thing too about the Punk thing? I think a lot of people despise him. It's the various reasons, but I think one of them is simply because he's confident enough to say what he says and they can't. Because there's been a lot of times where he'll say something that like, because he that's the whole thing about him. He's straight edge. He's outspoken. People hate motherfuckers like that because they're jealous of that type of confidence. Like they're jealous of the fact that this dude said what he said about WWE, and he created a whole path of people that followed the industry long after he had left. So like when you think about wrestlers speaking out now, who at least they have the confidence in their voice,
yeah,
you kind of have to give credit to Punk, and that's why even the Bret Hart shit from back in the day where Bret was like, "Fuck this shit, you screwed me, Vince." Like there's reasons why the Bret comparisons happen with Punk. Like there's a reason for that.
Like that's even true. If he called you out for your job performance, like if somebody called me out for my job performance in front of everybody, like don't get me wrong, it'll rub me the wrong way and I have a problem with it. But I'll pull you to the side, like, bro, hey, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a problem with my performance, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to think that person is a terrible person or he's a cancer to our job or whatever. Like, no, that's.
But notice it's a double standard though, because when John Cena does it, no one says anything.
Oh no, I'm gonna be fair though.
Randy too.
I'm gonna be fair though. I grew up hearing that John Cena was like the worst person ever. Like he's this, he's that. But I think it really just depends on who you like and who you don't, man. It's like DJ Academic said it best, bro. It's better to be liked than to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel
like with John though, it's weird because in the case of John, everything comes down to Buddy like was basically trying to mentor everybody. And I don't think CM Punk was ever on that. Even in AEW, especially, I don't think CM Punk was like heavy. I don't think he was that type of dude where he was like, yeah, you gotta listen to me. I just think Punk was just on stuff like, I think Punk was just on some stuff like, look, I know some stuff. Just give me a chance to help you out. But I think a lot of dudes back there was like, man, get your hand on my face type stuff. And respectfully, where I come from, Yeah, like I feel like a lot of dudes back there was just on some like, yo, get your hand on my face, and all he trying to do is help. And I will say he should have still had some humility and not taking no type of weight to it. But where I come from, you don't do that. If somebody try to show you something, or my grandfather try to show me something, it's just time to shut up and listen, even if he wrong.
I don't think he ever had a problem with. I don't think. My bad. I don't think he ever had a problem with somebody not listening to his like advice or something. I do think like the whole Jack Perry thing. It was like I think what people often forget was CM Punk was the first person to tell him like, no, you're not using real glass. It was like I think Shivani, I think it was a few other executives, and then they went to Punk to tell.
Yes, that's what happened, I think.
And so then after that, then the whole Wembley thing happened. Real glass, Crimea River, that whole shit. That like, I don't think it was like, oh, if you don't want to listen to my advice, fuck you type shit. I think it was just like, don't fucking go into like, don't stir up drama on this pre-show or the biggest show ever. Like that's fucking like fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm already because what people forget is like the traveling situation. Apparently he was supposed to.
Yeah, they love forgetting that.
Yeah, like they didn't bring up the like how he was supposed to have a meeting with the Young Bucks, but then it's like, oh, if you could stay out of trouble for what they say, like 3 months. If you could stay out of trouble for 3 months, then we'll talk to you. Like, fuck you. What the fuck are we talking about?
And as far as the mentor thing,
treating him like a kid.
And as far as the mentor thing, because she's going to be on SmackDown tomorrow. Niggas love forgetting the story about how CM Punk saved Jade Cargo from killing someone on television. She was going to use the chair.
CM Punk gonna be on SmackDown.
Remember that story? What you say?
Oh, who's CM Punk gonna be on SmackDown tomorrow?
No. Jade Cargo. Yeah, and it's like Jade Cargo. Jade Cargo was going to use a chair on somebody in the match, but the thing was nobody trained her to use a chair. Which, by the way, how the fuck does that? Whatever.
To be fair, the same thing happens. The same thing happens in WWE. I think like Bray Wyatt had to teach Becky Lynch how to use a table,
and that's good. But the fact that Jade said it out loud, and it's like, what? Like, how does that? But my point is like, okay, it could happen in both companies. Who gives a fuck? It's wrong either way. How does that just happen? How does that just happen? That's my point.
Right.
I'm just
kind of weird.
Oh, what up, everybody?
What's up?
Well, yeah. Well, with Jade Cargill, the thing is, like, at least the worst thing didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of my point. It's like he prevented it from, like, who knows how hard, because Jay got muscles. If she would have swung that chair a certain way, like, and
she's breaking vertebrae.
Oh yeah, you're breaking bones in my back. Like it's legit. Like
that's what happened. Like with Ashley Mazzaro, like that whole Divas era. Like she probably had worse injuries than like you see all these moves that Kenny Omega, like Will Ospreay, Seth Rollins, all these crazy moves that they be doing. They probably will never have half the injuries that Ashley Mazzaro did because she was in a Divas era where they didn't train you how to wrestle. So you're fucking yourself up just doing a regular suplex because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So if you don't know how to swing a chair, you might fuck around, take somebody chin off.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I think
that Divas era, though, I remember we got back and forth about it, but I do genuinely still feel, regardless of what kind of competition AJ Lee had, she carried into that women's revolution, bro.
Oh yeah,
like that women's revolution doesn't start without AJ Lee to me. Because
I think she's
AJ Lee passed that
women's division.
Yeah, I think she passed that torch to Paige, and then Paige passed that torch to the Four Horsemen.
You think Paige?
Because that's literally how. Huh?
Yeah.
You think Paige had the torch?
Yeah, she was in Divas era.
I think so. Because the first time Paige was on Raw, she beat AJ Lee,
and that was amazing.
Stuff.
I just feel like that was her peak.
Nah, I definitely don't think that.
What do you think it was?
Hold on. I'll say this. I think what you consider a peak versus someone's best like storyline is two different things. I think my favorite storyline is with AJ Lee because to me, there was no better competition than her. But I think Paige had a pretty decent peak storyline with what's it called? Nikki Bella, the Bellas, one of the Bellas. I don't know. They both look the same.
Was that when they had that match at WrestleMania?
I think so. I think so. I might be wrong.
It was but that was AJ's last match at Mania.
That was AJ's last match.
Yeah, that was it. I'm talking about AJ. I'm talking about Paige.
But I'm saying no, it was
still
a tag team match with Paige and.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. I think it was 31.
Got you. Got you. I think Paige had a good amount of time up until the 4 Horsewomen came about, and to me, that was heat. I mean, the only bad thing with Paige was the Alberto Del Rio sexcapade crap, which is I don't know what that deal is. I've seen the nudes too. She does not have a butt, but she is. I don't know. Like she passed that torch on to the next woman because she was coached by Triple H, and that's when Triple H really started like revolutionizing the industry with NXT. And I think, truth be told, regardless of what the competition AJ Lee had, she represented what the women's division would look like. Like if there was a blueprint, AJ Lee was that blueprint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The dude that released the sex tape on Page ruined her.
Who was that Brad Maddox?
Yeah, he was the Raw GM for a bit.
He released it?
Yeah, he did.
My bad. I don't think it was Brad Maddox.
Brad Maddox.
I ain't finna hold you, Paige.
I think Brad Maddox is in a scandal though. That have nothing to do with Paige.
I ain't finna hold you. Paige cannot throw it back, bro.
All right, bro.
She cannot throw it back.
But yeah, I think like her. I was thinking about this earlier, and not after this. I gotta get off here because it's about to be 12 o'clock. But I was just thinking, bro, like WrestleMania 27 is probably the most unintentionally important WrestleMania of all time. It may be the worst to some people, but it's low key the most important because that shit started off the whole Rock main event in WrestleMania shit. It was like the end of that basically started off like the end of the Undertaker. Like that was the beginning of the end for the Undertaker. His body was like never the same after that. The whole CM Punk, that's where like he feel like he should have main evented WrestleMania. And looking back in hindsight, yeah, there was no way the Miz should have.
Wait, hold on, Mike.
What's up?
Are you saying he should have main evented at 27?
Yeah.
Oh no, man, no.
Over the Miz?
29 is more fitting.
I mean, of course, but I'm thinking like because he was more offended. He was more offended of the Miz main eventing over him than he was because like if I believe if he main evented over the Miz, there is no pipe bomb. There is no pipe bomb promo. Then there's so much else that never happens. So
I mean,
it's unintentionally the most important WrestleMania just because of how bad it was.
That WrestleMania is unbelievably bad, bro. I cannot stand watching that one.
I can see that, but
that was the
with 2020.
My bad, bro.
Well, hold on. With the Miz, he was just used as whatchamacallit? What's that term? He was just used as fodder.
The transition. I mean, he had a solid championship run. I think he won it at like November. Then he lost it in May. He had the title for a good 7 months.
He had it
the Miz is liked backstage a lot.
He had it until like November to May. I remember that.
And I remember as a kid, I was so invested in that Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler feud. I was 10 years old though, bro. Like,
hey guys,
sick.
I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I actually like heel Michael Cole back
then. I loved it because he would get his ass whooped. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was one of them heels who would get his ass whooped. The Cole box, whatever that was called.
Oh god, yeah.
That shit was amazing, bro.
The heel commentator is always the best ones.
Yeah. I miss like my favorite commentator other than Jim Ross is Taz, bro. I don't know what it is about.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I love Taz.
Taz is good
commentator, man.
Yeah.
Taz back in the day, bro.
Liked him in TNA.
He was a commentator in TNA too, wasn't he?
Yeah, alongside Mike Tenay. When I guess Don West probably wasn't available at that time.
Yeah, and then he joined the Aces and Eights. That's low key one of my favorite. That's y'all laughing at the Aces and Eights. That shit was amazing, bro.
Well, why'd you make it sound like that? You made it sound like and then he joined the Aces and Eights, and I don't know why it made me laugh. Like you just.
I don't remember what he did after that. He started wearing leather, and he just like kind of disappeared off the face of the earth after that. I don't know.
Oh, yo, Mike, you must be young, bro. You must be young or something.
I'm 20.
Man.
I'm 23.
I know what he's referring to. I'm 25, so I remember when that was a thing.
Aces and Eights was amazing. What? I love invasion angles. I don't know what it is about them. I just love invasion angles.
Aces and Eights.
I don't know why, but Bullet Club and the Shield are just my favorite faction of all time.
Does the Shield count as a?
I think it's that.
Man, I'm sorry, but that was the end of TNA for me. I'm sorry.
Aces and Eights was the end.
Once Aces and Eights came into the picture, that was the end for me. For TNA.
When AJ Styles left, I almost say AJ Lee. When AJ Styles left, that was like when Carl died in Walking Dead to me. That was just like it was over after that, man.
That was the end for me. When 2012, 2013, that was the end for me in TNA. Once fucking what's his face? Bubba Ray married Hogan's daughter. That was the end.
What the fuck? That wasn't.
Glad of Jesus.
Oh, that was amazing. What?
Yeah, that wasn't. That didn't work for me, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That didn't work.
Wasn't it?
Listen here, brother.
Listen here, nigga.
So like now I think about it, like the three favorite, like I think this last Monday Night Raw was like my favorite episode of like just regular wrestling television from recent memory. But like the other one I think about, it was this one episode of TNA. This is where they tried to do the Monday Night Wars. It was like I wasn't in tune with like the IWC. I was like 19 years old. I didn't know how things worked. I just remember my favorite wrestler, Jeff Hardy, just disappeared from WWE. So then I decided to watch TNA for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Then I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but this episode was where AJ Styles and Kurt Angle just had a fucking banger of a match. And then Hulk Hogan, of all people, comes out and congratulate him like he know what a banger match is. So, and then
that was good, brother.
And then the same night they have like
good worker back in the day, Mike. You gotta watch.
Yeah, in Japan, there's some
whatever.
Japan one.
Whatever, that leg drop bandit.
Let me tell you something.
Come on. He used the Enziguri with that same leg drop.
Oh my god. He chatting.
His best strong style worker than Moxley.
But what's that match in TNA where they had like just a bunch of people in the ring and it was like a big ass like cage? It was like a bird cage.
Oh, the red cage. I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know. It looked like a chamber though.
Yeah, like Jeff Hardy,
that's Jeff Hardy's debut.
And then he got on top of it and he sat on it.
Yeah, he just like interrupted the match and it was like no ending to the match. It was just like
it was kind of weird.
Sick. It was just like oh,
it was sick.
It's like hey,
like,
what?
TNA was weirdly amazing.
It was sick. I like that actually.
Jeffrey Hardy,
Jeffrey Nero.
TNA was weirdly amazing back in 2007.
Oh shit, I wouldn't eat.
The Perk Angle shit is just great.
I ain't had cable, man.
No, I wasn't watching it back then either.
Yeah, the first time I knew about TNA was the video game. Actually, I got it around here somewhere. Actually,
bro, I played the video game. That shit was good.
It's amazing, bro. Where is it?
Get ready to fly.
I think that's how they made Suicide. Was from
yeah. It was.
I never knew that. I thought that he was like a wrestler.
Me too.
But then that's cool as fuck. They made him from the game.
That's smart as hell too. Like in this, it's just a super underrated game, for real.
Damn, bro.
It's funny. They can't when they make merch and shit. They can't put his name. Or when they did make merch.
I think they changed his name to like Manic or something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck. How long y'all staying in voice chat, man? I gotta do some shit.
I don't know. I just got in here.
I was gonna say I
It's
just got
only
off work, so
it's only my third day out here. Shit, I gotta
my
get
third day out here.
Yeah, I gotta get some sleep to go to work. Shit, I didn't do anything I intended to do tonight. We just been chatting.
It's still cool.
We are definitely run back a stream. Actually, I'm gonna do my thing first, and then I'm gonna invite y'all on because y'all motherfuckers be chatting. I don't know what happened.
Wait, did you
Hmm?
on the interview? Did you like write down notes and shit?
Yes,
Yeah,
I memorized them.
Bruv.
Good.
That's great, bro.
Bruv.
Speaking of interview, y'all tuning into that Ariel Hawani Punk interview Monday?
Oh fuck! I can't wait for that.
Oh shit! I didn't know that was.
You know, the same night,
Yeah, he's,
the same day we got Bray Wyatt's documentary.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's
gonna be
Rip.
that's gonna be some tear jerker. That's gonna be. I gotta.
When I saw Bo Dallas on the promo for the documentary, I thought he was like in WWE for a second.
I got a video idea. You know that guy who like breaks down all the Marvel trailers and movies and stuff. Like, oh, I watched this in 0.25 speed.
Look at the chat, Marky.
Bruv. Speaking of bruv, that dude is amazing in promos.
Yeah. Sounds like he needs some water, but yeah, you know.
Why you say what? Why you say check the chat?
Oh, because fucking people asking questions.
Oh shit. Oh, what chat? The chat or the voice chat or the Discord chat?
YouTube chat or Discord?
YouTube.
My bad. I'll make sure I pay attention.
Yeah, we be yapping. Forget where I'm.
Oh, there's some. I ain't gonna lie, there's some good bait in that YouTube chat there. I see it.
You said bait.
Good bait.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
There's some bait there.
What are we talking?
Wait, is it about? Is it about?
Yeah, it's gonna feed into the bait.
My man Stussy kept asking like, well, "How does it feel to take a low blow?" I'm like, Stussy, bro. What the fuck? How does it?
Stussy, bro.
Is it Stussy or Stussy?
I say Stussy. That's my favorite brand.
Every time I say Stussy, he's never like corrected me. So I always assuming it's a he. They never corrected me.
Stussy sounds so gay. I just can't. Even if it is
what
the way to pronounce it. Stussy.
Sushi. Bro, this dude got 125K on his short, bro.
Why you pocket watching?
You said I'm pocket watching? Oh, I'm competitive as fuck. I be watching everybody's shit.
That segment was just amazing, man. When he said, "I think that's his counting arm." He just gets on. He just gets.
That's
down
what
and
I'm
starts
saying.
counting.
He like
that was. I loved it.
Fuck everything you. And that I said it in a Discord. Like this shit is a mess, but it was so amazing.
My favorite part where he was like, "Who chose you? What was his name? Who?" I was like, "Oh,
yeah." And you could tell, like, oh, dude, King Mike, he had a problem with that. Like, he was talking about Punk should be fired because he went into business for himself. Nah, he.
Oh! Hold on, Mike. Is that the reason why the stream though?
You said what?
No, I asked that. Is King Mike's World the reason why you titled this stream?
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh shit! I just watched his stream a little bit. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he's.
Hey Jay, I've got to disagree with you, but I think you're talking about Miz. Miz is not that bad. Like all the shit that you saw.
Oh man, we got Miz discourse in here. Oh shit, that's my time to go to bed. We talking about the Miz.
It's their
Wizard, Mike.
Well, hold on. On Cena, like specifically, what was that about, though?
Who? Me and who?
You
was
guys
it
were talking about John Cena or something like
Oh, we're talking in relation to Punk because fucking John has had like backstage shit as well.
All right.
I think.
oh
Yeah. It's
Was that
just
what it was?
like everybody. It's like 100 people you could say has worse like history than CM Punk. Like Rock, how he did Mick Foley in front of his wife and
Shawn
kids.
Michaels,
Yeah,
Triple
Shawn
Triple
H.
Michaels,
The clip.
Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar,
Ric Flair.
Triple H, Ric Flair, Randy Savage got some allegations. Ultimate
Hogan.
Warrior, like
Ultimate Warrior.
Stone
the
Cold,
worst.
Hulk Hogan. Did we already say Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
I did.
Kenny Omega and the
All right.
guys that they hang around. Like it's. I know he don't like
Cucamonga.
AEW though, but the everybody like there's 100 people you could give this energy to, but you choose the person who just defends itself. Like I don't get that. I don't get it.
All right. The only bad thing that CM Punk is like, the only guilty thing of CM Punk is that he's kind of a whiny asshole. That's about it.
Who isn't though? Who isn't
I
a
don't
weenie ass?
see that though.
Everybody in this. How many of us is in the Discord voice chat right now?
4 of us.
It's 4 of us. All 4 of us are assholes. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like we're all whiny assholes at some point. Like it's just some of us are more than others, I guess. But it's not like he's lying, and it's not like, and it only bothers some people so much because it's the truth. Like what he says. Like whatever,
Yeah.
it's this trend. It was a trend going around about Triple H, how like what he was saying was like aging like wine. Like everything CM Punk said aged gracefully as well. Like if not more than what Triple H said about Punk.
Yo,
Yeah.
Watch every promo of CM Punk's in 2011 and see how relevant it still is 13 years later.
I mean,
like you hear about backstage
I'm
politics, like what
I'm aware
Shawn
that
Michaels
Mike.
did and all that shit. The backstage politicking in quotations that Punk did was just like nobody was giving him the opportunity, so he fucking
like
tried to get
like y'all know this man, and the reason I got him in my like he's probably my favorite wrestler ever. He's probably my favorite wrestler ever because he's done so much in spite of WWE. Like when they gave him the cover of WWE 13, like it was THQ who did that. They tried to put Sheamus on that motherfucker. Like WWE really didn't like. They were begging THQ to not put CM Punk on it. That's how much they were against that man, and he still succeeded in spite of that. So imagine if they actually put the rocket to his back. Yeah, he got the 434-day reign, but that was only because they wanted John Cena to go through this fucking midlife crisis, depression bullshit storyline for a year. Like if they wasn't trying to build up to a rematch for John Cena, Punk would have never been champion for as long as he was. He was talented enough to, but they didn't believe in him like that. Hence why he only main evented with John Cena, or if John Cena wasn't on the show. He was more than he was definitely a big enough star. His merch was selling just as much, if not more than John Cena's.
It was more than Cena.
Right.
Yeah.
His pay-per-view numbers for his first pay-per-view as the champion did better than it did the year before without John Cena. I don't know. I just
I mean, because I know you're getting tired. I don't want to ask too much, but I'll say one last thing about Punk. And this is kind of in correlation to his entire career. And as far as especially him leaving AEW or being fired, at least, it's like as far as the whole altercations he had backstage and his entire interaction with the elite and all of them, and as far as like him pressing back against the bullshit they were giving him. My question is to everyone, not just Tony Khan, not just the elite, but everyone. At least everyone who was upset at him for that. Why are you surprised that the guy whose entire career is built off being anti-authority, anti-drugs, very outspoken? Why are you surprised the guy who talked shit about WWE for a whole decade or so? Why were you surprised that he went to another company funded by billionaires and caught out the bullshit there when you know he had a reputation of doing it before? Like you say you want real niggas, but then when the real nigga shows up and says the real nigga shit, then you get upset about it. There's something about that I just found funny. It's like, and really, it's people like, oh, they're fans of the Young Bucks, they're fan of Kenny Omega. It's like, look, man, there's some truth about some wrestlers in recent years that I didn't want to hear, but it's the truth.
Right.
Nobody wanted to wake up and hear the weird shit Ric Flair did on that plane, or what he's done to women or whatever, allegedly. It's just what it is. So
yeah,
when the truth happens, when the shit hits the fans, you're still a fan. Well, depending on what it is, you probably shouldn't be a fan.
Like, I used to hear, like, John Cena was my guy growing up, and I used to hear all this shit. It was like the popular thing to hate on John Cena. But as I grew up, like, now as I'm an adult, I can decipher what's hate and what isn't. And some of that shit, most of that shit was true that they were saying about John Cena. He wasn't the best of guys. Like, he wasn't a great wrestler at times. He wasn't great on the mic at times, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. It was, some of that shit was valid. Some of that shit just wasn't hate.
I feel like we all hated Cena at some point just because everybody did.
I was too young to understand behind Cena, so I couldn't. Yeah,
I didn't.
And at a certain point, I stopped watching wrestling for 10 years. So when I came back all these years later, I'm like, why did they hate this man? Yeah. And I was like, oh, I see why. That man was super.
He's getting super Cena.
Super Cena.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about John Cena, though. People are actually taking his format.
What do you mean? It's a Hogan format.
What I'm saying is that, he's the family-friendly guy. Well, actually, it's originally Hogan's format, but people call it the Hogan format, the Cena format now. People are taking his format as the family-friendly guy, kind of has a limited move set, but does a lot of good as the face of the company.
If you think about it, the same thing happened to Hogan. Like, he fizzled out because he was like the baby face for too long, like the white meat baby face. But he went heel. Hogan never went. I mean, Cena never went heel.
Mm-hmm.
So you got more hate.
But here's the thing what I'm trying to say, Casey, is that you have guys like Cody and Okada that followed suit to some degree.
Oh yeah, I've watched, like, and I know it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's only a 3-week sample size, but that man Okada hasn't done much in AEW in his 3 matches. Like, he hasn't. I'm sure I'm missing something, and I know I should watch his Japan matches, but so far,
it's a lot of effort.
So far, and what I've seen is like, what the fuck? Like, he has Okada. Yeah, he's just been doing very basic.
He's just another guy to me. I'm gonna be real.
Let me explain it. Let me explain it to some degree. Let me explain it. Like,
I mean,
it just does.
But then I got
Okada in America just doesn't work.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, I gotta go, but I appreciate y'all, man, so much. Like,
yeah, it's been a good chat.
Yeah, I might.
It was a good stream.
Yeah,
both of them.
Oh yeah, if you ain't catch the first stream, man, you gotta get this DJ Vlad work. You gotta just wait for all the clips to come out. But I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all tuning in tomorrow,
all right.
I don't know exactly when I'm gonna stream, because it's kind of weird how, I don't know. I never really do well.
Put the Discord in the chat. YouTube chat.
How about you put the Discord in the chat, man? I got you. I just hate when people be right when they give me advice. I know I ain't the only person. Like, somebody tell me to do something and I ain't thinking.
You should say it more in videos. Put it on the screen, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. Oh shit! Yeah. Every time I'm about to be done with this shit, somebody send a super chat. I ain't complaining. But King Khalil, how you doing, man? I appreciate you stopping by. Actually, let me shout out some more people after this. Cena Super Years 2005, 2007, 2010. Outside them, it's okay. Was Super Cena super? Yeah, he was Super Cena in 2010. And then somebody joins the Discord. Yo, why you leave? Why you leave?
Come on, bro. Come back. It's a party. No Diddy.
Yo.
All right. I'm gonna head out, boys.
Jesus Christ.
Top Taco, I think that was
Maybe.
you who just joined. I appreciate you for stopping by. Sorry about the Diddy comment. Jake, you always showing love. Appreciate you, Casey. Degenerate, as always, appreciate you every stream. That look like it says crisis, but I can't, bro. I got dyslexia, bro. I can't.
Midas crisis. You just call me Midas.
Midas,
no problem.
appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
You've been you on a streak. You definitely somebody I'll be looking for when the streams start. I appreciate you, bro. Go 797. How you doing? Appreciate you for stopping by. If you're still in here, Nelly Nell, as always, thank you so much, love. Shannon Lowe, appreciate you for stopping by, man. If you're still here, go 797. Damn, you was chatting. William, you there? Appreciate you for stopping by. I hope I said your name right. Slap Talk. You be talking that shit, boy. As it was written, appreciate you for stopping by. VKM. I don't know if I should thank you. Coffee J Cup, if you're still in the Twitch chat, appreciate you for stopping by. Batman, thank you for stopping by. I feel bad because we were chatting a lot, so I didn't read the comments this time. NZ Me 2000, thank you for stopping by. I think my camera just took a shit. I guess that's my signal to get up out of here. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Y'all have a beautiful night. I'll see y'all tomorrow, whether it's a stream or just some videos or something. Join the Discord. The links in the chat. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we dip?
Y'all stay safe out there, man. It's rough out here, but
oh yeah, for sure.
Keep pushing.
No Diddy.
Appreciate every last moment you get.
No Diddy.
Same here. Oh.
Degenerate. What you was about to say?
I was gonna say same here. What he said. God damn, man.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Y'all have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.